All right, hell, now I can see what's going on. That's much better. Now, hopefully everybody will find me. I don't know. We'll see. Ain't nobody showing up. They said the hell with me and left. They ain't coming back. Wait a minute, there's two people in there. All right, let me go ahead and drop the link in here for my buddy. Or we'll come paste there. And there you go. Hopefully Ethan will find that link and get up in here. All right, now I'm more used to this. That's better right there. Now I can see all my people out here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Warren Farley, what's up? Mary Mercifer. All right, there's the link. Ethan Levi, buddy, hit that link. Come on up. Let's party. You know what I'm saying? Misplaced Country Girl, I'm here. Went to get a brownie. Thank you, sis. Thank you for showing up and having patience with me. Bless your heart. 11 people in here already. And I can see all y'all a chatting. All right, and here we go. Here we go. All right, who we got here? Oh, we got the Castaway. Which one of them we got? Burham. Joshua, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Danny?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. Life's good.
Good. Any update about your next situation?
Yeah, January 14th is when they're going to do the treatment for me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. They're gonna try just doing injections in my spinal column below my base of my skull, all the way down to the in between my shoulder blades. Okay. And we'll see if that works. We'll continue with that. If not, they'll have to do surgery.
All right, nice.
So how's your day going? What are you up to?
Not much. My brother's coming over in about 30 minutes from Tennessee.
Okay. Well, tell your sister I said hi. I love her to death. Met her at CatCon. She's a sweetheart.
Thank you. 1 second, I'll let her say hi.
Okay. Now, she actually drew a picture for me and brought it to CatCon. And I love the picture because she made me really big on the picture, and she made Jerry Parker like a little bitty tiny dude down in the corner. She drew Jerry Parker real small, had an arrow pointing toward it saying Jerry Parker. I love that picture. I got it hanging up at the house. Hey, sis, how you doing?
Hey, Danny.
You doing all right? Been having a good day?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fantastic. It's good seeing you. Are y'all going to try to come to CatCon again this year?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'll be looking for y'all for sure.
Nice. We'll hit you up sometime during the day.
All right, buddy. I'll be looking for y'all.
All right.
Hey, let's add our buddy to the screen. Mr. Zepko himself, Ethan Levi from Mad County Fishing. What's up, Ethan? Is things working better for you now?
I like this much better, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It worked.
And, I'll probably get the other one figured out eventually, but for now, we'll just stick to what we know. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
You been on any fish yet?
No. I just got set up 30 minutes ago.
All right, well, let's get after it.
Oh, there's a little nibble.
That's what I'm talking about. You get on something, you holler, man. I'll put you on solo screen so fast your head will spin.
Yeah. Let me know if that wind gets to be too bad. It's gusting here and there.
I can't hear it at all. Crappie Day, Darren. Hello, good people. Well, hello to you too, brother. Fishing and cooking with Mike Chavez. Howdy. They're friends and neighbors. Mike.
Hi, Miss West Country Girl. How are you doing?
And we're all praying for Sharon. Hope she's doing well or getting well. let's see here.
You kid.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's see, misplaced country. A few breathing issues today. Well, just don't overdo it and try to relax. One breath at a time. It's what I tell my wife when she has panic attacks and stuff. Just slow down, one breath at a time. Though we had 42 people on the other stream, we were up to 20 now. Can we get our other 22 back? We need them back. Where they at? Where they at? Come on back, good people. Oh, we're getting them back down on that big rod. Let's wait and see what happens there.
There you go. There you go.
Something's pecking on it. That's probably going to be another drum when it's active. Did breathing treatment and have my O2 on. Okay, sis. Just take care of yourself. And we are up to 22 people, so we're 20 away from getting back our full audience that we had a while ago. I hear that train. Let me see if I can. I got a pretty good idea where you're at. Are you by the boat ramp?
I am.
I can tell.
It's about the only decent spot with service unless I go sit by the rock down yonder.
Yeah, I do pretty good down there.
Some
Yeah,
of
I
the
was
other
gonna
spots
drive
we go
up.
to, it's non-existent
Yeah.
for service though.
Yeah. I was going to actually drive up there today and fish those spots, but Jerry told me he couldn't fish today, and I didn't want to come up there without him. You know, I was really hoping to fish with Parker today, and he wasn't able to make it happen. He's got too much stuff going on.
I hear he's got a birthday party to go to eventually.
Yeah, sometime today. But I don't want to, put his business out there, but he's been having a lot of he's been having to do a lot of stuff with work lately that's taking up a lot more of his time, more than usual.
Yeah.
Don Long, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, they just they're piling all kinds of stuff on his plate at work. Is the weather here messing with me? It's the weather here messing with me. Okay. It's actually 50 something degrees here. There's a little breeze that kind of puts a little chill in there, but other than that, it's pretty dang warm. If it wasn't cloudy, it'd be downright hot. Well, that big rod's getting tapped on again. Let's keep an eye on it.
So,
Here
Mr.
comes the train.
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah, I put a little bit bigger bait on that rod this time.
I'll mute it for a second.
All right, buddy. Yeah, he's tapping on that rod there. He's tapping on it like it one did a while ago, so it's probably going to be another drum. We'll see. Just tapping.
Hey, Danny, I got a new rod.
You did? What'd you get?
I got the one I had that my 8 foot. I got another one, but this one's 9 foot too.
What
It's
kind is it?
it's a Zebco Big Cat, but it's a 9 foot instead of an 8 foot.
Dude, I've got one of those. They're pretty good rods.
Yeah, I used my 8 foot recently and I liked it, so I got a 9 foot two one and then sold my 7 foot I had.
Yeah, I do like those longer rods. They cast further, and
Yeah,
if you lift them up and real fast, you can usually lift them up off the bottom and keep them out of all the trash and stuff. When you're trying to reel in, to
yeah,
check your bait or something,
yeah,
it's a little bit harder to do with them shorter rods.
yeah. And they cast like a dream.
Oh yeah, they do. What kind of reel you got on it?
It came with a Zepco Big Cat reel. It was a combo, rod and
Oh,
reel.
okay.
It can hold about 40-pound test, both of them.
That's nice. That's about generally about as big as I go on my monofilament line.
Yeah,
40 pounds pretty much all you need most of the time.
yeah,
If you got a good rod, a good reel, and you know how to use them, that 40-pound test is plenty big enough.
yeah. Real quick, we at CAC, we went to go see her for a few minutes. Nothing.
Yeah, Captain Morgan said his broke in half. I guess he's talking about his big cat rod.
What do you want next? He goes, I want to go see Danny. Eat and then work.
Yeah, I got an airplane flying right over my head, but the clouds are so low I can't even see it.
I hear it.
Dude, he is like flying super low, but these clouds are hanging. The clouds are so low I could probably throw a rock up in the air and hit them.
Last time
It's
I was
one of
out on
those
the
days.
Missouri a few weeks ago, we had an airplane fly down right over the channel going down the river. I mean, he was
Yeah,
low.
there was a guy that did that with one of them float planes here earlier this year, back during the summer. Dude, he come flying around the curve of the river, and he landed that plane on the river and then took off again. Oh, hold on, we got a bite down here.
Hit him.
Now, hold on. He's pulling on it pretty hard. Let's see if he's going to go. That in there, I don't think was a drum. He's still there. Come on. Man, he's got that rod bent, but he ain't bouncing it. Man, he's just steady pulling down, but he just barely bouncing it. I'm going to give him a second. I may reel down on him. I'll probably just better let him eat. I don't know. He may be on there. He's got that rod bent pretty good. He ain't letting off of it. Come on, buddy. Not sure what to do with him. He's got the rod bent, but he's not bouncing it. Hopefully, he ain't got me down there and got me around a rock. I'm not sure. We're going to let that sit for a little bit. It's kind of weird. He's got the rod pulled down real hard, and every now and then he'll twitch it, but he's holding steady pressure on it. I bet you he's got that weight hung up in the rock and he's not able to pull very hard. We'll make sure he's got to hold that hook and not just the bait. Man, he's got that rod bent pretty good. I might need to reel down on it. I hate to, because if he ain't there, then I just pull the bait away from him. We're going to give it a shot. He ain't there. Yeah, I should have let him sit with it a little bit longer. I'm gonna take the skipjack off here and put some shad on this rod. I wonder why that was pulling downstream so hard. It's got a stick on it. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of skipjack. I ain't had no luck with skipjack this year at all. Something chewed on it though. Just didn't want it. That's our big hook, so we're gonna put a bait on it. Here we go. And that will put shad on every rod. Now, I'm pretty confident we'll probably get on another fish, but this time of year, it's all about patience. You just got to be patient. Cold water, just got to throw them out there and wait for them to show up. Oh, let's see here. $28 people in the house.
Had to run up to the Jeep real quick.
Yeah, I should have let that fish sit for a little bit longer. I reeled down on him trying to hook him like Jerry Parker. And he wasn't quite ready to. He didn't have that bait all the way in his mouth. He was just sitting there gumming it. Hopefully he'll come back. We'll see. Hey, David Ogden, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Uh, can't get the chat on my TV, but I do on the phone. Cody Robinson, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Uh, Quiet man, Curtis, what's up, my friend? Yeah, we're at
I'll
one
give
of
it
them
about.
slow wintertime days, but you know what? The fish are out there. Hopefully, we get on another one here in just a little bit.
Give it about 10 minutes and throw some fresh bait on them.
Yeah.
I'm using frozen shad at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Couple of
The ones I
leftovers from
got,
last weekend.
I went out in the rain yesterday through the net because I knew that all my bait holes were going to get flooded out.
Had a couple like that.
Normally, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wabash Nate said, there goes the show. Curtis is here. Curtis is all right.
Went and cast netted a few baby carp and a few little shad.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a cooler full of carp that I caught yesterday, but man, they ain't even wanting to hit it neither. They're wanting all shad. That's all they're wanting. Everything I've caught today's been on shad.
These little guys.
I went out. Yeah, I went out yesterday and I caught probably about 6 or 8 shad and probably about 12 carp. A ton of minnows. I got a bunch of minnows, which I ain't tried none of them yet, but I don't figure they're going to hit them.
Yeah.
But the temperature was cold enough last night. I just left them in the cooler and went out there and threw a bag of frozen skipjack on top of them to keep them really cold. And they basically just stayed in the truck all night. Fish on, Ed Evans, buddy. What's going on? Good to see you, Ed.
I've only had one little nibble so far.
Well, I've had 2 good takedowns today. But boy, they're spread apart. I mean, you got to just sit and wait. But you was talking about changing your bait a while ago. Um, I'm not one that refreshes my bait as much as most people do, but especially in the wintertime. In that colder water, I'll keep that bait out there longer for sure because it doesn't wash out as fast as it does in the hot water temperatures. The hot water conditions, hot water temperatures, that's redundant. I said the same thing twice. Oh well, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
But I'll show you some of the carp I got. Hang on. Yeah, I got pretty close to a dozen of these right here. Hold on, I'm gonna fall on these rocks. Got about a dozen of those. They're pretty good size.
There you go.
Yeah, that there make 2 good baits in the summer,
Oh,
or
yeah.
1 whole bait. Wintertime, I'd probably get about 4 baits out of that. Cutting them down a little bit. They dang carp are slimy. I gotta fix my rock underneath my chair here. That's better, I think. I won't know until I sit down on it. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah, Michael said he lets his bait soak for an hour. Hold on, they're talking about. I missed out on the. Yeah, I was an hour late last night. I was gonna watch the shrimp eating thing, and I turned on the computer and it was already over. I'm like, crap, I missed it. Said Frank was the king of shrimp. How many they say he ate? You see, Ed ate 105. Curtis 95 more than me. Curtis, you only ate 10 shrimp? I can't imagine Curtis only eating 10 shrimp. There's something wrong there. Dog, I thought your stream ended. I shut down the stream. I was doing Restream using that app. We closed that out and we came back on StreamYard because that way I can see all. I don't like not being able to see chat. And on Restream app, I couldn't see chat. So I shut that down, and now we're on StreamYard, and I can see chat, and I'm much happier. Just get an option to leave comment. Yeah.
I guess you got to queue up at the same time when you restream too.
Yeah.
Because it kept saying once the person that hosted this already started and cannot join, but it let me join anyway. And then it said it was accessing the camera, and that's as far as I could get.
Yeah. Yeah, on Restream, I think I remember Dunnigan saying something about that. But he said you had to send it to him before you started, but I did. I sent you the link.
Yeah,
so
night.
That couldn't be it. Yeah. Frank ate 150 shrimp. Holy crap, dude. That's a lot of freaking shrimp. That's a lot of shrimp. Yeah, I probably ate 150 shrimp this week, but it wasn't at one time. They've been spread out. There's a little tap on that ancient marine rod. They're just pecking on these rods, man. And that could be them cotton picking drums. I thought it was a channel cat, but it may be them drum down there pecking on that. But again, like I said, this is wintertime fishing. So name of the game is patience, patience, patience. Keep that bait out there. Keep it soaking. They're not going to be near as aggressive as they are in the spring, summer, and fall.
Oh, no.
And that water is freaking cold, dude. That last fish I caught, I was holding my hands. Yeah, my fingers was going numb holding on that cold fish. Rowdy Royal says, hello, Danny. There one in chat. Well, hello right back at you, brother. Good to have you in here. Good to see you. We're going to try to get on another fish for you here. We've caught 3 today so far. 6-pound channel cat, a 16-pound blue cat and a big old drum. I've got the drum thrown in the cooler over there. I'm gonna take him home, fillet him up.
Poor man's lobster.
Exactly, dude. Because I was thinking I could either go ahead and fry him up, deep fry him, or I may do break out the old blackened season and have blackened drum tonight. There's several options there. I don't have a Creole's recipe for red gravy, but it's pretty good. Red gravy and drum, and you pour that over rice. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, back home I got the St. Francis that runs through my town, so we always take a couple things of night crawlers and catch a couple little eater catfish, and almost always you catch a drum 5 or 6 pounder, almost every time. And we take him home too. We cut up them little flathead, little channel cat, and a little bit of drum, have a little variety pack going on.
Yeah, see the St. Francis River runs down through here too. It's like where I live at. If I have to go east to go to the Mississippi River, but if I go west, I go to the St. Francis River. But where I'm at on the St. Francis is down below Lake Wapapello.
Yep, I'm up above.
You're above Lake Wapapello, and I'm below Lake Wapapello. So it's the same river. Richard Cluck caught a 42-pound flathead out of that cotton picking river.
Oh yeah, there's some big flatheads in there. I got one that haunts my dreams from about 10 years ago. Got off on me. We was using night crawlers that day, and I hooked into a little bullhead. And about 5 minutes later, big old flathead came and smoked him. So I didn't know what was going on.
Man.
I was fighting him, and I got him about 20 foot off the bank, and he let up and got up near the top of the water and just opened his mouth, and the bullhead came flying out, about hit me in the leg. I was pulling on him so hard.
Ah.
I said, "Son of a gun!"
Yeah, Richard got his is on a live bluegill about as big as your hand, and he threw it out there live, and man, that 42-pound flathead just smoked that rod, dude.
Yeah, it was on a broken Shakespeare rod from Walmart with probably like 14-pound test or something. Like I said, we just bring a couple things of night crawlers and go get a couple liters and take home, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, you could come here on the Mississippi River in some of these little eddies and the coves. Yeah. Then you come out with a box of worms and some small, I'd say just like a 2-aught eagle claw hook. Then you can catch little 1-pound blue cats and channel cats as fast as you can throw those worms out there.
Oh yeah.
They eat them worms up in the wintertime.
Summertime, I usually bring my Zepco or my old ugly stick rod, and I use a double hook rig and put some corn on there, and I usually catch me a carp while I'm waiting on a bite.
Yeah. I haven't done much carp fishing on the river, though.
They like that corn. I know that.
Yeah. There's a lot of smaller creeks and channels in between here and my house, and every one of them is just loaded with carp, man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you go there, you can't catch carp. You can't catch nothing.
Yeah, we got a slight breeze up here today, but not too bad.
It's pretty calm here. It's just really overcast, cloudy.
Yeah, it's overcast up here too. With a little slight breeze. If that breeze wasn't going, it'd feel pretty nice out.
Hey, there's my buddy NJ, the fishing maniac. I always love watching NJ. He's live on Sunday morning when I'm on my way over here to set up to go fishing. So I make sure I catch NJ on Sunday morning. But I watch him through the week too, like on my lunch breaks and I get breaks in the morning at work, and usually NJ's out there. And man, I tell you what, he has been killing the crappie, man. I know it's redundant. I've said it 100 times, but man, I mean, what he's been doing is so freaking impressive. It ain't even funny.
What was the last
I got
Saturday
some spots
Parker
where
had a pretty good
yeah,
mess of them.
yeah. I got some spots right here where I can go catch crappie, but there ain't no size to them at all, man. I mean, they're small. Wolf's Den Outdoors, welcome in. Good to see you. Now he's asking NJ if he kept those crappie today, and nope, he didn't keep them today because he was going to his in-laws' house, so he wasn't able to hang on to them. That's right, NJ. I pay attention. Yeah, usually if I'm telling somebody I'm watching a show, I always try and tell them a little snippet out of there that they said or did or something. That way they know I'm not full of crap.
Yeah.
Danny, how's the weather in your parts? Dude, it is like it was 54 degrees when I got here, and it's supposed to get up to like 61 today. It's just overcast skies, really cloudy, but it's not cold at all. I wouldn't even need this jacket, but there's just like a gentle breeze blowing. It just puts a little bit of nip in the air. But other than that, it's probably about 56, 57 degrees right now. Not bad at all. Now, tomorrow is supposed to be this absolutely terrible rain all day long. 100% chance of pouring rain. What's the fish count? Parker, I've got, on stand day, I got a 6-pound channel cat, a 16-pound blue, and then I just caught a big old drum a while ago, which I'm going to keep that drum and take him home and cook him up. So I've got channel cat, a blue cat, and a drum.
Hey, Daddy, come down here and show me how to catch a fish.
I'd have to come up there. I'm downstream from you, buddy.
I said, Daddy.
Who you telling
Daddy
that?
Parker.
Oh, Parker.
Go get a thing of chicken breast and go yank a 50, 60 pounder out of here real quick and make our show.
There you go. Jerry, I need to call you sometime tonight and figure out what we want to. I don't know if you and Dunnigan ever found out what's going on at Baldwin or not, but y'all need to call me or message me, let me know what's going on, and see if that's not going to work out. We need to make an alternative plan. I don't know if you'd want to go fish the river or if you want to go to Crab Orchard. Whatever you do, man, I'm game for it. I'll be there. You just say where you want to be and when you want to be there. Danny just teased you I didn't go live. I was sitting there saying, I'm like, I don't remember you going live. Sun's trying to peek out through them clouds. It ain't doing a very good job of it, though. Danae said she'd went live. She'd make a video of pretty sure you can still fish right now. Okay, so we're still sticking to plan A then. With all them dead birds around there, though, what do you think about keeping any fish to take home? I'm kind of sketchy about it. I don't know. What do you think?
Let's have a big old bald eagle fly over me. Big old wings.
I haven't seen any eagles. Well, I saw an eagle on the way here. He was sitting in a tree, but I haven't had any flying over today. A couple crows. Ball is still open. Okay. But I want to know, are we going to be able to keep the fish out of there, or you think it'd be too risky? Gregory Living, what's up, buddy? I'm going to keep turning around and see a rod tapping every now and then. Let's see, how far from you Zepco is, son? You don't. Dude, he's about, he's a little less than 2 hours north of me, upstream from here. Yeah, he's about 2 hours north of me on the Mississippi. Same river, just a little bit upstream. Though it's warm enough, you can go out fishing, because that ain't the only reason I ain't been fishing this year. Oh, temperature don't matter to me, man. Wolf's Den. Oh, man, you see me and Jerry Parker out here, man. It'd be 7 degrees. I think the coldest I remember fishing, it was a negative 13 degrees. Negative 13. Still fishing.
You catch any that day?
Oh, yeah. Of course, now, the one time that we went fishing at Baldwin, it was probably the first time that we did the Baldwin get-together. And it was 13 degrees that day. And, man, it was after the wind blowing in her face. 13 degrees with a wind chill of probably negative 10. And, man, we actually loaded up on little blue cats, channel cats that day. But you got to remember now, at Baldwin, that's a heated lake, power plant lake. Because that day we were actually sitting there watching the steam come off the water while we were fishing. Yeah, if your hands got real cold, you could go down and dip them in the water and you actually warm your hands up in the water. Fishing and ice chunks float by. Absolutely. Dude, I have seen, I fished this Mississippi River in the wintertime, and there would be chunks of ice floating by that you could probably park a truck on. Parker actually took some pictures last year up there where he's at, where Mississippi, it froze almost all the way across. That don't happen here. But up there where Parker's at, and it's only 2 hours away from me. That's the funny thing. 2 hours north, and it gets that much colder. But he actually had a bunch of pictures he took last year of log jams on the Mississippi River that were all piled up because the water was starting to freeze. And there's a big old freaking rat that keeps jumping out of these rocks and running across them and bouncing back down in them. And I keep seeing him out of the corner of my eye. It's just freaking me out. Well, it looks like something trying to sneak up on me over here. I'll see something out of the corner of my eye. something little brown thing moving, and I'll turn and look at that rat. He'll be sitting on a rock, and when I look at him, he'll jump back down the rocks and go back down in there.
That's that one night we did that live stream, nighttime fishing over the summer. I caught like 3 gar, and I had that one really big takedown where it came off, but I had a trash panda kept running around doing circles around me trying to get up into my cooler. He thought he was being sneaky.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I had a little
side, and he'd run off, and he'd try to run all the way around and come from the other side and run off.
I had a little weasel ferret. You know, it looks like a ferret, but a little bitty weasel. I let the lid open on my bait cooler one time over here on the bank, and he was crawling in there and pulling the fish out and stacking them up outside the cooler and dragging them up the bank. And he'd come back, grab another, and drag it up the bank. And I caught him doing it, and I went over there and hid behind the bush. And when he jumped down inside the cooler and grabbed another fish, I slammed the lid on it. And kind of messed with him a little bit and then let him go. Small Water Charters, John, what's up? That's Small Water Charters, John, Jon. Don't you put the H in there, he'll tell you to get it out of there. He said, get the H out of here, baby. Oh, man, that big rod's got line dropped all the way to the bank. I didn't see that happen. Something dropped slack in it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to freshen up real quick.
I'm just getting steady little pecks on all those rods over there. You look, and one of them will tap, and you wait a little bit longer, and one a little bit further away from it, it'll tap. I've almost bet you that's some cotton picking drum doing that. Let's see, what did Gregory say here? Gregory Lehman, is that a double hook angling shirt because you're wearing an orange? Gregory, let me tell you, buddy. You bet it is. Right there. All day long. I've caught more fish wearing that double hook angling shirt than I have any other shirt. Now, my biggest fish I ever caught was wearing my River Cats tackle shirt. But my double hook angling shirt is my lucky shirt, buddy. Usually I catch a lot of fish when I wear it. Gary said my dad caught 2 or 3 crappie, and I caught 1 crappie and 1 channel cat in the lease pond this morning. Nice. I keep telling myself I'm going to take the time to go do some crappie fishing, but I never get around to doing it. But you know, I was throwing that cast net yesterday, and dude, I caught like 100 little bit old shiner minnows that's probably about 2 inches long. I need to take my aerated tank and put it in the truck and go catch a bunch of them minnows and throw them in that aerated tank, keep them alive, and take them and try to see if I can't get on some crappie with them. Who in here makes pencil sinkers? Bass Pro wants $8. Wait a minute, $8 for 4 2-ounce weights. You got to be freaking kidding me. I don't know who makes the pencil weights. You might be able to check with look up Tidal Weights, Tidal weights. That's Brad Caudell. He may be able to hook you up. But look up Tidal Weights, Tidal, Tidal Weights, and get a hold of Brad Caudell. Tell Danny Stone sent you. Speaking of hogs, I just poured some corn. I have hogs piled in Betty's trap in 2 weeks. Okay. They won't even let us hunt the hogs up here on public land. If you've got private land that's got hogs on them, you can hunt them. But on public land, you're not allowed to hunt the hogs up here. They say it scatters them out and causes them to breed more when you hunt them. They say you're not allowed to shoot at them because you scattered the herd. Or for those that you didn't know, a sounder. That's what you call a group of hogs, is a sounder. It's stupid. I just call them a herd of pigs. But they'll tell you you can't shoot them because it scatters them and spreads them into new areas, and they don't want them here. But then they'll fly over with helicopters shooting at them with fully automatic rifles. Are you going to tell me flying over them with a helicopter and shooting at them full auto doesn't scatter them any more than me hitting them with my crossbow? Or hold on, there's a bang on that rod down there. Boy, he popped it. I turned around just in time to see that rod coming back up. All right, go back and watch this stream and see how hard he pulled it. There's my little brother, 217, Rebel Outdoors. John, we are still on, buddy. Yep, as far as I know, 217 is still going to be joining us at Baldwin on New Year's Eve day. 6 pounds of tannerite for this. Oh my God, he's going to blow them damn pigs up. That's how you make sausage with one shot. $217 says Dockside Custom Baits. Okay. $217. I'm chasing crappie right now. Hey, brother, let me up. I'm gonna drop the link. Why don't you come up and hang out with us? We'll drop the link to 217. If you want to hit that link, come up. Hell, we'll throw a little crappie fishing in here with it. That's when pigs fly. Man, that barge just pulled right up on me. Dang, he came in here close. Yeah, his prop wash is going to play havoc with my rods. Give me a few, getting to the next spot. Okay. Well, when you get there, if you need me to drop the link again, just let me know and I'll drop it for you. Man, dude, that bar just pulled right up into here on me close. He's making a wide turn on that river. Yeah, he's going to point that prop wash right back towards my rods. And he said he's going to put that tail right toward me. Who knows, though? He may stir these fish up and get them biting. Oh, man, he's going to have waves coming up the shore like crazy. Been trying to spear a hog.
Got some nice bloody baits out now.
There you go. Man, this guy's picked the waves all over me. I hope he stirs his fish up. Get a little action going here. Let him get on past to see if we can get a barge bite out of that.
I've had
I'm
two go
hoping.
by since I've been here.
That's the first one that's come by that close. I've had 2 or 3 go by way out there. He swooped in here right next to the shoreline.
One was just passing me up as I was getting here, and then one came up and one went back down.
Let's see, Gregory said, did you read that, Danny? Yeah, Gregory, I read that a while ago. Read it out loud, said, good job, buddy. Nice. Yeah, a little tap on that rod there. Well, they're just tapping today. It's very, very irritating.
Little tap, tap, tapping.
I'm tired of it, man. Like I said, though, but I've had 2 good takedowns today, so I can't complain.
Tap, tap, taparoo.
But if every fish that tapped on the rod would took it down, like those other 2 did, man, I would have done caught 10 or 12 fish.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd get one like that last takedown I had 3 or 4 weeks ago when we did that last stream together.
Oh, yeah.
Just you and me when I caught that 14 and a half. He hit it like he meant it.
Gregory says, Danny and Zebco, what bait are you using? Well, I'm throwing all shad right now. I did have shad, carp, and bluegill out, but now I'm throwing all shad. All rods are baited up with shad because that's what every fish I've caught today has been on shad. So that's all I've got on the rods now is shad. What are you throwing, Ethan?
I just baited up with a few little carp, cut the tails off them to get that scent trail going.
Yeah.
But on my far left rod over there, I got probably about that much of a section of the shad on.
Yeah.
I left it alone, so hoping maybe something will come up and get that one.
Almost everything I've been catching, pretty much all year, they've been on shad, which is really weird, dude. I mean, even Parker tell you, we just didn't do any good on skipjack this year. I've got so many skipjack that I think start giving a bunch of them away to a bunch of guys at work. Because I've got to get them out of the freezer. I got too many of them because we didn't use them this year because nothing was biting them.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago when we was out on the Missouri. I caught one fish on a little tiny piece of skipjack, and he was about 15.2, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't caught much either. Been on carp or shad, like you said.
Exactly. Carp and shad. That's been the number 1 baits. Man, normally through the summer, Man, you just sit out here with skipjack. You'll run out of skipjack. They bite so fast to someone else. But man, they just ain't touching it. They don't want no part of it. Yeah, how many people we got? 40 people watching right now. Nice. Uh, Grumpy Vet says, Zepco, you need to come up around St. Joe.
St. Joe?
Yeah. God, I ain't been up in there. I ain't been to St. Joe in probably 20 years, man.
That'd be around St. John.
You know, I've been up there a lot. Oh. Does anyone think that tournament's what, next weekend? I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's Brian B's Holiday Bash. I think that's next Saturday. I got to figure out where I'm going to fish on that one.
Yeah, as far as fishing goes, I'm usually down here where Parker's at, or a little bit north of here, where I can take my boat and
Yeah.
the water's up, but that ain't been in a while now.
Yeah, we got one really good spot downstream from where I'm at right now. That is a super deep windering hole that gets stacked full of catfish. And usually I fish that with Richard Cluck because you got to have a boat to get to it. Richard ain't been doing much fishing lately. I need to get a hold of him and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't seen much of Richard.
Yeah, I'd like
Tournament
to
is
go fishing
Saturday.
with
I'm
him
thinking
one day.
about, let's see. Yeah. Farm pond. Gregory says his dad caught 2 half-pound crappies at their farm pond, but it came off before he could get it out of the water yesterday afternoon. No, oh, man. Jared Parker says, tournament is Saturday. I'm thinking about Baldwin. River conditions not looking good up here Saturday. Well, the thing about that, Jerry, I think it's most weight. I think it's a 5-bag limit. You can cull. I don't know if it's 3-bag or 5-bag, but the minimum size fish acceptable is 2 pounds. They got to be 2 pounds or bigger. And as much as I would love to come up there and fish Baldwin, top 3, yeah, but a 2 pound minimum size, I think it'd be really tough to compete against some of these other rivers at Baldwin. You can catch fish and get points, but I don't think you're going to win. Not at Baldwin. So I'm figuring on either catching something big or skunking. There's nothing in between. That's your 2 options. I mean, I was able to pull off a 6 and a 16 today. But hopefully the bigger ones. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. We've been getting hit so hard. Uh, the commercial fishermen, dude, they've hit every one of these fishing spots that I fish at, and they have literally wiped them out. They have made it so hard to catch a big fish. It's ridiculous because they're taking them all, dude.
Oh, little nibble, nibble. Yeah, fishy, fishy, come on. I'm ready for one.
Gregory Lehman asked Jerry Parker, "Do you fish for? Let's see, you fish for any fish that is in your body of water?" Parker fishes for pretty much everything. He does everything from bluegill, crappie, bass, catfish, sturgeon. He does it all.
Plus hunting.
No, that's why that's why that barge was swinging wide. There's another one coming downstream. He had to come over this side to give that guy room to get through.
There's a pretty long one getting ready to come up my way. You got a hot minute still yet, though.
Let's see. No, not definitely going to win there. Stream drop in the river after midweek. I'm going to check the bait on that big 16-foot rod because it was getting tapped on a whole lot. I bet you they picked the bait off of that hook. No, I still got bait on it. Man, it is tore up, though. They chewed the crap out of that. We'll go ahead and freshen that up. I'm going to save that, though, because I'm about out of shad. Yep, getting low on shad. Got 3 pieces of bait left of shad. Got plenty of this other crap. I'll throw that in a little closer. Not so far out there. Tighten some of these lines up. That barge came through and dropped slacking on my lines with all that water he's blowing up here. Oh, let's see here. There's Kelly Bullock from the Bullock Experience. I haven't seen Kelly in a while. Good to see you, Kelly. How's it been going, man? And Michael Grumpy Bet says, how close is Jerry to the Missouri and Mississippi River confluence? He's not that far. He's fished it quite a bit. And the Ohio River and the Mississippi River confluence is actually in between me and Jerry Parker. It's halfway between where Jerry Parker's at and where I'm at. So I'm below the confluence. He's above it. Ooh. $10 days till Christmas. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that.
And it's 50-something degrees.
Yeah. They're still tapping on them lines. Man, that's just. These fish are just not aggressive at all today. Like I said, I had two good takedowns. But man, I've had hundreds and hundreds of little taps. It's just really frustrating.
Yeah, I've had a couple little nibbles so far since I put some fresh out.
And I was hoping that barge swinging in here real close like that is stirring these fish up. It ain't had no effect yet.
Yeah.
Clouds act like they're fixing to burn off. No, there's Double Hook Dave. What's up, Dave? My buddy Dave. Hey Dave, look at here, look at here. Bam, baby, right there. Boom. In your face. In your face. In your face. Right there. Give you a quick little double hook flash for you. I needed every advantage I could get today. Wearing my lucky double hook shirt. We caught 2 nice catfish though. I can't cry and complain about it. Still looking for something big though.
Story of my life. No, I can't complain. I got that 48-pounder last month. That made me happier than hell.
I don't know, it's been pretty rough, man, ever since I caught that 88-pounder this year. And the only big fish I can remember after that, after catching that 88, I got a 39-pound flathead and a couple of 30-pound blues. Some 33. I got 33, a 31, a 34. That's pretty much it. The rest of them have all been like teeners and under.
Well, it was Super Bowl weekend whenever me and Parker went out. We tore up some catfish that night, the Friday before Super Bowl Sunday. He's got that triple up pandemonium in the boat video. That was that Super Bowl Friday night before Sunday.
Yeah.
I caught that 40-pounder and he caught a 42. And everything between that's been 10, 15, a 24.
Yeah. That sun's trying to come out. I looked right at it and now I'm blind.
I got one big cloud sitting behind me. I'm trying to come out behind it.
I know we got rain moving in later tonight, and it's going to come in tonight. It's going to stay all night and all day tomorrow.
It pretty well rained all day yesterday and part of the day before up in Fredericktown.
Yeah. Yeah, it rained here all day yesterday. Yeah, the sun comes out and it makes it hard for me to see my screen. When it's overcast, I can see it just fine. Ooh, man, I can feel the warmth come off that sun already. Yep, now I can't see the screen at all. I got too much sunlight, it makes the screen dark. I'm going to turn this camera around and get behind it.
Went to check my bait on that last one, got hung up, lost my hook.
I'm going to see if I can move this around and make this a little better.
Got to tie me on a new leader real quick.
I gotta try to get this camera set up situated where I can see the screen. Yeah, the sun's right in my face. I don't know if that's going to help or not. Yeah, I can't see crap. Let's give that a try. But at least now I can scoot up on the screen and cover it with my hands and not have my nose all up in there. Everybody looking up in it. Raise her up just a hair. That didn't help much. Let's see. What time is it here? I got 2:15. We still got plenty of time. Yeah, that sun come out, them clouds are gone. Which I appreciate the warmth from it. But man, it makes reading chat dang near impossible because the screen's so dark. I'll try to lighten it a little bit. Let me see. See if that helped any. I can see a little better. Oh, I gotta get up, stretch my legs. I'll tell you what, sitting that long just kills me. Well, I'm gonna take his jacket off now. It's getting warm. That sun coming out.
It's starting to shine now.
Yeah, them clouds are gone here, man. The sun's beating down on me like a mad woman. Yeah, Bugman. What's up, Bugman? I have to look up when it does. It makes me cough. Puts a kink in my neck. Bugman said, "Who is Mr. Zebco?" Well, he's pretty much on my show every weekend. Ooh, Lord, boy, this headache's getting worse.
Just a nickname that stuck between Parker and another one of the Mad Cats guys up in St. Louis.
That fish ain't even nibbling now. Ugh. Let's see there. Check the time again. It is, what's that was? It's 2:19. I'll tell you what, it's 19 after 2 my time. If we don't have another fish on the board by 3 o'clock, we'll probably shut it down. So
I hear you.
that gives about 41 minutes, man. We need to try to get on something.
Yep. Throw one more out real quick.
We'll see if that sun coming out changes the situation or not. I don't know. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus. Yeah, I don't want to tap on that rod there. Well, they're still tapping anyway. I thought they'd quit. They're still tapping on it. They just will not grab that bait and commit to it, though. Just peck it.
Yeah, we'll go all out for the last 40 minutes with that one then.
Yeah.
Here, kitty, kitty. See if we can get a barge back.
I've had enough barges go by that I don't think that's going to work for me. They've had plenty of chances. Let's see, I ain't changed the bait on that 14-foot rod in a long time. We'll go ahead and freshen it up. What we got left? Tail pieces to shad. That's pretty much all I'm done with.
Barge is 3 wide and 6 long.
Trying to see if I got any more shad down in here hidden. I don't. It's all green sunfish and carp. We'll make a couple changes real quick. We'll freshen up that shad. on that 14 footer. And I'm gonna take a big green sunfish head and put it on that other rod there. That rod feels like it ain't got no bait on it. Come on now. It don't. There ain't a lick of bait on that rod. Good grief, man. That's that one. There ain't a smell of bait on it. They sit there and pick that thing on it. Nah, got that rebaited. I'm gonna change this out for a green sunfish head. When I cross that other line, no, I'm not. It's got a good piece of shad still on it. Still looks good, but we're gonna change it out. Which thing? Yeah. That sun going behind the clouds again. Have to put the jacket back on. Like, Man, that rod there's pulled way upstream for some reason. All right, let's just wait them out and see what happens. Only thing I hate when that sun comes out, man, I cannot see this screen at all. It just darkens the screen up really bad. Makes it impossible to read chat. There comes a big old dredge down the river, loaded up on a barge. Get that giant crane mounted on there. They think start doing some digging somewhere. Man, I'm gonna try to build me some kind of little, like a shadow box or something to put around the phone to knock the glare off of it. Where I'll have to come up with something. I'll build a prototype out of cardboard, and if that works, I'll build something really nice. Yeah, I need something to like go around the phone and cup over it to where it knocks the glare off of it. That's one of the reasons I like fishing at night better. I can see that screen so much better at night.
Oh yeah, I love night fishing.
But on the daytime, on a sunny day, it's just next to impossible to see the screen on this phone.
I love my summertime night fishing.
Yeah, I didn't get as much in on it this year as I'd like to have.
Only 6 months.
Yeah. And normally I'd be way more talkative, but man, I ain't kidding you. I mean, I am fighting off a massive migraine right now. My temples are just off. My freaking head feels like it's about to explode. There's a bad migraine headache come on all of a sudden.
Yeah, there ain't nothing worse than that.
Yeah, it's, well, a lot of it's the pinched nerves in my neck. And I'm sitting in this chair and looking up at them rods. And it starts bringing that pain back. That's why I set them longest rods the furthest away from me, so I have to look straight up at them. Yeah, that really irritates some nerves in my neck, gets it to hurting. But it also causes them migraines. Yeah, I caught them. Yeah, when I caught them 2 catfish earlier this morning, I actually got a little pumped up. Thought it might turn out to be a really great day. But we've hit that time of day where they just your expectations are pretty low right now.
Yep.
Yeah, we generally don't catch a whole lot in this time slot. They start picking back up about 4:30, 5 o'clock. But heck, it's almost dark by then. That's when I gotta pack up and get out of here. But I plan on being gone
3 o'clock sounds good.
long before then. Yeah, I want to kind of get home a little early today.
Yep. 3 o'clock sounds good to me. By the time I get loaded up and stop and get some food, it's going to be 4:30, 5 o'clock before I get home.
Yeah, it'll probably be just a little bit before 4:30 when I get there.
It's about an hour and 10-minute drive for me.
Well, because I'm on the backside of Parker knows what I'm talking about. Backside of Dawson Point Conservation Area. Parker knows where it's at. I can be to the river, the Mississippi, from my house in 25 minutes. But to get to this spot, it takes me about 40 to 45 minutes. Because I got to go way around the bend in the river and drive up through the woods and into the conservation area. But yeah, I've got spots where, man, 25 minutes from the house and I can be set up on the river and fishing. We've been having a lot, I mean, a lot of earthquakes here lately. I just can't help but wonder if that doesn't affect this fish bite too.
You been feeling any of them down your way?
A couple. We felt a couple. Most of them you can't feel them.
Wasn't there 5?
But every now and then,
something?
yeah, every now and then it'll rattle the dishes in the cabinet,
Oh, yeah.
Or if you got a glass of water sitting on the end table, you look over and see it start shaking.
Have you wondering, is it an earthquake or is there a giant dinosaur creeping up on me?
Yeah, it's still crossing my mind. But that's what it looks like. But yeah, we've been having an unusual amount of just really really small ones. I just hope it ain't building up to that big one that they've been waiting on.
Yeah, that's gonna wreck some stuff if it does.
Well, if I can get anything out of it, I'd say, if you're going to get hit with a big earthquake down here, if nothing else, I hope it moves the Mississippi River just a little closer to my house.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want it in the front yard, mind you. But a little closer wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Oh, I hear you. It's about an hour drive for me to fish in Mississippi, and it's about a 2 hour drive if I want to go fish in Missouri.
There comes a bunch of clouds again. See if I can get caught up on chat when that sun goes behind them clouds. Ugh. It's about blinding me, shining right in my eyes the whole time. Okay, here. Danny, you need to get looked at. Is it normal? Ain't nothing about me normal, man. What you talking about?
Let's say this is their first time watching.
Well, I got the doctor's appointment on January 14th. They're going to start doing injections in my neck. I don't know if you's up on that or not, Bug Man, but yeah, I've been having to go to the hospital a lot lately. Hey, Mike Lockhart. Danny, have you had any big earthquakes in the past? Well, actually, the biggest one we had was a little before my time. But if you know where Reelfoot Lake is, in Tiptonville, Tennessee, Reelfoot Lake used to be the Mississippi River. But when they had that huge earthquake, it created that lake from the Mississippi. So if you ever been to Reelfoot Lake in Tiptonville, Tennessee, that actually used to be part of the Mississippi. That's the biggest one I know of. But yeah, we've had some pretty big ones. I mean, where it'd shake the windows in the house and stuff. I mean, we live right on I'm fishing in, the town I'm in is the town right over there. That town is New Madrid, Missouri. And guess what I'm sitting on? The New Madrid Fault. If you don't think you're in the center of an earthquake zone, when you're in the town that the doggone thing's named after. They got the San Andreas Fault out in California. And right here in Central America on the Mississippi River, they got the New Madrid Fault. Well, I'm fishing in freaking New Madrid. That's where I'm at. So yeah, we get a few earthquakes. Man, it warmed up. Them freaking Asian beetles are coming out. Them things are landing all over me. I hate them things. And they stink when you smash them too. Oh my God. It looked like a ladybug, but they ain't no ladybug.
Stinky bug?
Yeah. Uh, let's see. I'm missing some of the stuff here. Okay. We've been following a little last 2 months. It's been hard trying to get Dad in nursing home. Oh, okay. You had one here about 8 years ago. It felt like in my office. Okay. Yeah, they're almost as bad as stink bugs. In 1800 something, the New Bedford had a quake and made the ground in Missouri, in Nebraska, ripple. Yeah. Well, that earthquake in the 1800s is when the Mississippi River flowed backwards for a period of time. It actually made the river flow backwards.
It's hard for me to tell anymore. I pretty well got the mines in my backyard, so they're always blowing crap up. And the trailer,
Yeah.
my windows on my trailer will be rattling and stuff when they blow and stuff up over there.
Dude, when they, a few years ago, when the Mississippi River was flooding, they got the town of Cairo, Illinois. It was going to get flooded out and destroyed. So they decided to, not far from here, Bird's Point Levee, that was holding the water to the point where it was going to flood the town of Cairo. So they set charges all along Bird's Point Levee and blew that levee up and let all that water from Mississippi flow across all kinds of farmland. It went through wooded areas, all that stuff. They blew it up right over here behind me. If you go through them woods, you'll find a levee that they blew apart. They've rebuilt it now. But we are 25 miles away where I live at. And it shook and rattled every house in our town when they blew that levee. And I came over here fishing about a week later after they blew that levee up. And dude, there were dead animals floating in the water everywhere that got caught. Whenever they blew that levee, it flooded all that farmland and all that woods and stuff. Dude, there was like hundreds and hundreds of deer floating dead in the water. Everything, raccoons, possums, you name it. When they blew that levee, it killed off a whole bunch of critters, man. And those things were floating everywhere. But they just rebuilt that levee probably, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, I think it was. Maybe longer than that. But I actually have to drive over that levee when I leave here. But they blew it up.
Whoa.
And the thing about it is, they blew that levee to save the town of Cairo, Illinois. Now, I wish no ill will towards Cairo, Illinois. But if you've ever driven through Cairo, Illinois, and seen what a wreck that town is and what shambles it's in, I don't know if blowing that levee to save that town was worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, there ain't much left there anyway. It's just about every building's fallen down. It's in shambles, boarded up. There's very little left there. So I think it'd been better off just to pay the people to relocate and just let that town go. And my apologies to anybody that lives in Cairo, Illinois that's pissed off right now, but I'm just saying. If you ever drive through Cairo, Illinois, you'll probably agree with me. The few people that do live there, I don't know what's keeping them there. I don't get it. Yeah, let's see what I miss here. What type of reels does Mr. Zebco have on his poles? What kind of reels you got on your poles there, Mr. Zebco?
Well, they ain't Zepcos no more, but they're the Penrath 2s. 3 of them are the 8,000s, and the other one's a 6,000, I believe.
Well, there you go.
For what they're worth,
It,
you can't beat them.
yeah.
They're like $70 a
If
piece.
you ain't trapping in the outdoors, I didn't see you come in. I can't see the screen half the time. If the sun goes behind the clouds, I can see you guys. And I try to get in here and read real quick. Let's back up a little bit and see what we got. New Madrid fault is 6 times bigger than the San Andreas fault. Absolutely. And I'm living right on top of it. Yep, we're fishing on right now. The first elementary school set by Stone Quarry. We kicked the balls on the fence during kickball. When I'm having to hold my hand up to block the screen. When they blasted the stone, shake the schools, yeah. Ain't no wonder all you kids are so nervous. The kid's got a nervous condition. He was right next to a quarry when they're blasting.
I'm using all Mad Cat rods too, by the way.
Bugman said that's an upgrade on your reels for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Well, I mean, pretty much everybody grew up with Zebco, but you know, when you grow up, you gotta kind of move on.
Y'all gotta start somewhere.
Yep. Well, we got about 9 more minutes left there, Ethan. We'll see if we can't do something. But boy, I'll tell you what, I'm not holding my breath for 9 minutes.
Yeah, I just had a pretty good smack on that big old shad piece I threw out just a minute ago.
Well, they ain't even tapping on my rods now. They're done. Like I said, they'll probably pick back up around 4:30 or 5, but I won't be here.
Yeah.
I will be just probably getting home about that time. That time they start biting is when I'm going to be flopping down on the couch.
I might sit out here for a few after we shut her down, but not too long.
No, as soon as I shut it down, I'm reeling up. Mike Lockhart, Danny, we had an earthquake here in Missouri before. Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's in Missouri, man. And we've been having a lot of small ones over the past month. That's what's got me concerned, you know. You get a whole bunch of little bitty ones. I mean, if you're lucky, you get a bunch of small ones and they kind of relieve the pressure that's building up. And maybe avoid that great big one. So the little ones do kind of benefit you. You don't want it building up to a big one, you know. The little ones kind of relieve the pressure a little bit off of the plate sliding. You know, that's something that's crossed my mind before. That earthquake fault runs right along the Mississippi River. Man, how bad would it be if we ever got an earthquake so bad, that it just split the Mississippi River all the way from the southern border of the United States up to the northern border and split the United States in half? Oh, the timing on this is going to work out pretty close too, because my My hearing aid in my right ear just started beeping, so the battery's about dead on it. All the one is the right one always goes dead first, but the left one lasts for about another 30 minutes after the right one goes out. But yeah, my right ear just went dead. Hearing aid, it's gone. Let's see, this one came from the Armbuckle Fault in Oklahoma. Now, I've never really associated Oklahoma much with earthquakes. Um, it's more like Tornado Alley, man. It's like if there's a tornado coming, chances are it's going through Oklahoma. They get a lot of them. Yep, not even a nibble now. Some people would say that would be a good thing. I don't know. Here's the thing. That's a question for you. If there was an earthquake that split the United States in half right at the Mississippi River, would you want to be on the west side of the Mississippi River or the east side of the Mississippi River? Would you have a preference, or you just like, I don't care? Probably going to get killed anyway, you know?
Whichever side's closer for me to get a line wet.
Yeah. The thing about it is, I don't think it can split wide enough to it's not going to go through freaking Canada, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what I'm having for supper. Michael says west for sure. West, west, west.
But you don't
You
want to
got
be
to
on
think,
the
though,
east
man.
side?
Well, I mean, you look at, man, we got good stuff over on the east side, too, man. You got Kentucky and Tennessee and, you know, I mean, when you're thinking about where I'm at, when I look across the river right now, I'm looking at Kentucky. If I go to some of my fishing spots further south, you know, I'm looking at Tennessee. So, depending on where I'm fishing at, yeah, I can actually go different spots. I can look at Illinois. I can look across at Illinois. I can look across at Kentucky. I can look across at Tennessee. You know, that's how far my fishing spots run from where I'm up down the Mississippi here. And the funny thing is, though, I don't have to travel very far to be looking across the river in a different state. You know, between Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee. It's not that much of a move for me to be able to see them. Elk on the west side. Well, there's actually elk over on the east side. There's elk in Kentucky. I'm pretty sure there's some in Tennessee. Don't know about Illinois, though. Danny, do you ever carry extra hearing aid batteries in your mine. The ones I got don't take batteries that you can change out. They've got an internal battery, and I have to charge them every night. But I've actually got a set of earbuds in the truck that I keep on a charger. And if I'm ever out fishing and my hearing aids go completely dead, I can go up the truck and get those earbuds and turn the power on them and use them as a replacement. But I don't like them because they got a cord that goes from the left ear to the right ear that dangles down in front of me, and I'm always hanging stuff on it and pulling them out of my ears. I don't like them. Yeah, they're pretty inexpensive, the ones, the one with the cord on them. I need just regular plain old earbuds that don't have a cord.
Was those the ones you was using the Sunday before last when me and Parker was out?
Yeah, I hate those things. Yep, I had to put those in, but they actually sound better on camera. They got a better microphone on them, which is kind of ridiculous because the hearing aids I got, the VA told me they're about $6,000. The set that I got. They're supposed to be top of the line, made in Sweden. Danny, if I had my preference, the only place normal is from the Rockies to the Appalachian Mountains. That's some pretty country, man. I actually love it up around that area. That whole man is pretty cool.
I've never made it out that way.
Well, dude, it's 3:01. I wasn't watching the clock. I'm not ready to get out of here.
Hey, I hear you.
I'm going to let you go ahead and tell everybody bye while I'm flipping my camera around.
Well, everybody, it was a good time. Didn't catch nothing, but, you know, at least Danny got one. Got
Nick
3
on a
for the
drum.
day, I guess. Hey, drum's better than skunk.
I know. I'm going to cook that sucker, too. I started talking about what am I going to have for supper. I know what I'm going to have for supper. I'm going to have blackened drum or fried drum, one or the other. But either way, that's what I'm having. Well, Ethan, appreciate you, man. Let's see, next weekend, like I said, Saturday, me and Parker's got the tournament Saturday morning. Yeah. But I'll probably be back out either, if not in this spot, I'm going to check out a couple other spots Sunday. So we'll be back up live next Sunday again. And as always, you're welcome to join us and anybody else out there that wants to come hang out with us. We'll be here.
Yep. It's always a pleasure, man. I appreciate it for real.
Absolutely. Man, I'm going to have to get up there, come up and hang out with Parker. Make sure you're there, man. 3 of us get together and fish together soon.
Yeah, we need to do that one day.
Absolutely. It seems like I always miss the weekend that you're there, man. I always miss you. Don't get the chance to fish with you. But I'm looking forward to it. We'll make it happen. Because I've got to get up there and hang out with Parker more.
Yeah.
All right, then. I'm going to go ahead and finish this out. I ain't going to lie. I'm ready to go. My freaking headache. This migraine is absolutely tearing me a new one. I wasn't very active and fun today. I apologize for that. But y'all, I just don't feel very good. I feel like crap. But Stan Dave, let's say we have a 6-pound channel cat, 16-pound blue. Come over on my channel. We got a pretty good sized drum. We're going to take that home, cook it up.
There you
do
go.
Something a little different. Absolutely. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today and hanging out with Ethan. We always love having you guys up here with us and making our day a little bit brighter. All right, let's end it the way we always end it. Same way we do it, the right way. You're my brothers, you're my sisters, you're my catfish family. God bless each and every one of you because you know that Danny Stone loves you. We'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody. Love y'all.